Hello, good day to each and every one of you, and today I have a tutorial for you for singles 1v1 on any competitive format. This is for Search and Destroy and playing against Black Angel, whoever he is. The reason why I've put this bit in the beginning is part of the tutorial is, especially if you're hosting, record the rules, because otherwise when you get disputers and stuff, they say, oh, you had the wrong rules, blah blah. That's my first immediate tip right there, is to record the rules, make sure you got it all set up there nicely, and they can't get a decent dispute against you. So that's that. Moving on, I'd just like to say, before I give you all my proper tips, I'm going to go through 10 of my main tips, okay? Before I do that, I'm just going to say these are just my opinions, just my ideas, just things I do that help me. And I'm not going to say I'm not going to say, oh, if you do this, you're guaranteed to be like 50-0, blah blah. But that's blatantly not going to happen. But they definitely will help you. So listen up, pay attention, and I'll begin the lesson as I get killed. That's one of my main points, actually. One of my main points. But the first round is kind of like a feeder round, if you know what I mean. Like you don't have a clue how he plays, so you don't know how to play it. You can either, well, I decided to rush in this round because I just wanted to get the first round out of the way as quick as I can, whether I won it or not. I just wanted to get a feel for how he is playing. So right here I switch to ACR and slow it down. That's going to be, I'm drifting already, oh my god, I need to get onto my first point. Okay, so point one for my tutorial is choose attack, if you can. You see here I was actually hosting, so he got to choose, and he actually did choose attack, so that's good for him. I say choose attack, which is different to team games when you want defense, but choose attack on singles because you can set the tempo. On defense, if someone doesn't plant for a long time, like you see on this round here, I'm just wasting time, chilling in the B road, just wasting time, making him sweaty. I haven't planted, so he's like, oh, where's he going to plant? What's he doing? What's he doing? Is he camping? Is he flanking around behind me? I don't want to sit in this corner for too long, so he starts moving around, he starts getting jittery. So yeah, choose attack. It allows you to set the tempo, the pace of the game. You can rush it from a quick plant if you want to surprise him. Oh no, that's quite disheartening when you get a quick plant up against you when you're on defense. So yeah, choose attack, set the tempo. You play as quick or as slow as you want to play. So that's my first tip. Tip number 2, don't throw stuns. Tip number 3, no, I'm going to expand on that a bit. Tip number 2, don't throw stuns. I've said this before pretty much in every single 1v1 I've ever played. Don't throw stuns because they give away your positions. And when I say don't throw stuns, I mean obviously if you see him, then throw stuns because you want to stop him and kill him. But I'm saying don't pre-stun places, because if you hear where the stun lands, then you know there's a certain limit to how far you can throw a stun. So you know within a certain range that person is in that range of where the stun landed. He might be using it as a decoy also, so watch out for that. But you could use it as a decoy yourself if you want, like throw A and then go plant B, but that might be a bit obvious as well. So I'd advise us completely against throwing stuns, make him have absolutely no idea where you are, and make him really sweaty and jittery, and yeah. That's what I like doing. I like messing with their heads. That's another point. This is not a tip at all actually, but I certainly used to play a lot of poker, like Texas Hold'em, and I actually won a bit of money out of it as well. I was pretty good at poker. I haven't played it for a while, but the way I played poker was to get inside my opponent's head to try and work out what cards he had, or she, if I was playing a woman, and yeah, trying to get into their head. And it's exactly the same philosophy for 1v1. You want to get into your opponent's head and work out what they're going to do and then adapt yourself to that. Anyway, that's a bit of a little anecdote for you. Tip number 3, I'm going a bit slowly, I need to pick up the pace. Look at the timer. So for example, where could he be at 2 minutes 40? He could be quick planting, so maybe you want to check the target. Okay, where could he be whenever really? Where could he be at 1 minute 10? He might be going for a plant just before the panic music sets in because he wants to take you by surprise. You're settled down, camping in your corner. If he's attacking, he's settled you down by not planting, and he's taking you by surprise because you're just chilling, and all of a sudden this bomb has been planted, just like here, right here. He plants A, and yeah. So look at the timer, think in your head where he could be at what point of them. This is especially effective for the first, say, 30 to 40 seconds of the game. You can work out exactly where he's likely to be. After like the first minute or so, then he can easily have lost you, and he could be pretty much anywhere. But the first minute especially, look at the timer, think in your head where could he be at this point, and sort it out. Tip number 4, go to private match and think where you want to go. I've done this before. I'd advise it to anyone else. The last thing you want to do in a singles match or any match is to say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go, destroy the objective, and you're like, what am I doing? I don't know where I'm going. Oh my god, I don't know where to plant. I don't know where the best plant is. I don't know where to plant the target. I don't know where to run after I planted. Just simple. Go into a private match. Take your time. Just think, oh, that's quite a nice little spot. If I run around here as well, and I could flank around here, blah 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 blah, and you'll get the gist of it. So basically, go into a private match all alone, or with a mate to help you out, to check out spots and stuff. But yeah, go into a private match and sort out what you want to do, because you want to be prepared. Tip number 5: don't wander too far for too long from the targets on defense. If you're defending, he plants a, say, especially on something like big, like interchange or Bakara or something like that, and you're like in his attacking spawn, and he plants on the other side of the map to you. That is seriously disheartening, and you are very unlikely to get a defuse and win a round on that. So don't drift too far, and especially if you're going to drift far, don't drift too long. Do it if you're going to flank quick. Don't dawdle and let him get an easy plant, and you'll never get over there to defuse. So bear that in mind. Tip number 6: avoid the middle as much as possible, especially on attack. Not so much on defense, because the middle is where you're going to be defending between A and B. But that's the main point. If you're attacking, you don't want to. The main way you're going to win is by planting the bomb and not getting found, and then shooting him when he tries to defuse. That's like the main way to win attack. You don't necessarily want to get into a gunfight. The defender would be more than happy to get into a gunfight, because that's the only way he can win the round, whereas you can plant the bomb and hide and scare the hell out of him, basically. So especially on attack, try and avoid the middle, because that's where he's likely to be camping if he is camping. And like you see right here on the video, I'm always on the flank. You see me either flanked all the way around a massive circle, and there he is, just about to go into the middle, just to prove my point. He was going to check in between the targets, so I'm sticking to the flanks, and that's how you win on attack. Chip I want some chips, actually. I'm quite hungry. Tip number 7 is to chop and change. Change your weapon, change how you rush, change if you camp. You see me in this game several times. I change weapon. I got PP90 out right now. If you're going to rush, why would you have an ACR? So change weapon. If you're going to camp, why would you use a PP90? It's not really going to be effective, especially if you're going to camp on the B road, for example, on this map, just as an example. So yeah, change your weapon and change your style constantly. Change where you go. Change if you go to A. Change if you go to B. Change if you go to A slowly. Change if you go to A quickly. Change B quick rush camp. Everything. Change everything. Keep him on his toes. Okay. Tip number 8. I need to hurry up because this video is coming to a close. Tip number 8. Remember, it's only a game. If you lose a map, a round, a map, or even the entire match, just move on and learn from your mistakes. But even more importantly, perhaps, is to think, how did he beat me? What did he do well? How did he beat me? What were the good things that he did? Did he quick plant? Did he slow plant? Did he change it up? Just think about what they did and learn from that. Tip number 9, you have to remember that 1v1s can be very quiet. You might go like a whole 2 minutes of silence pretty much. So turn up your headset, listen for plants, listen for him climbing on anything, listen especially for where stuns land, if he's throwing stuns. Listen so carefully, turn up your headset so you pick up these little sounds. And yeah, like I said, 1v1's very tense, very quiet, so yeah, turn the headset up. Last tip, I think, is that you should check your corners and trust your instinct. Yeah, check your corners, because there are a lot of people like camping. Check your corners thoroughly and trust your instinct, because if you've been playing this game for as long as I have, you probably have good instinct. So yeah, just go with your gut. And remember, anyone can beat anyone. There's no set rules. If someone's 50-0 and you're 0-10, you might just get lucky. Who knows? So go ahead, go play some singles. It's fun challenge, and have some fun with it. Who cares if you lose? Who cares if you win? Just to have some fun. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and bye.